confirm?
About what? Do they have Word? Yeah, I'll check on it. I haven't done it in a minute, but I'll check on it today. And
just that that you could transfer those notes over or whatever.
Yeah, so it wouldn't be notes that they would put directly in the text. It would be they would have to write comments, or they would have to use a different function. You know how in Google Docs when you can use editing versus suggesting view or commenting view, it's some one of those settings. I just have to check and see what it is.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to have to teach everybody how to do everything, but I do want to have kind of a plan for what is going to work best. Do you know what we just sent out new scripts for the last one? That was the answer.
Yeah.
And people,
we only had one new script, so it wasn't a problem. We only sent one change.
Only one change. Okay.
Yeah. So,
okay.
Whenever, and to some degree, we're only in rehearsal for 4 days, so there's not likely going to be a ton of changes given that. I was discussing that with Risa a while ago.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter if the amount so much, it's the type.
Yeah.
Make a few changes that drastically, change the script. But,
yeah.
I think that's just kind of how she works, is dabble in these different little areas.
Yeah.
And things disappear. So it's actually hundreds of changes. But it doesn't make a huge effect, but that's the tricky part.
Yeah. Well, as long as she gets me the change chart, I mean, so if that instance comes up and it is hundreds of changes in one change, then I would say it would be easier for us to just send a new script to everyone, because it's more time consuming for them to have to sit there at some point during their day and run through a list of 100 tiny text changes.
Yeah.
And then input all of that into their old script with their notes, rather than just copy their couple of notes over into a new script.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that copying the notes over works, if they're on different pages and stuff. Would it find the note that it was on before, or would they physically have to do it? But I guess that's their problem. I just, yeah, I guess that's what I want an answer on. Because what I would usually do is there are changes in this scene, so I'm going to send you a new PDF of this scene, and you cut this out of your PDF and put that in. But I know people still struggle with that too. Yeah. Linda is not super technologically comfortable.
I promise you, anybody is more technologically comfortable than Barbara Lebo was.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Okay. There's something I can search for, or because it's on. I know, but I'm on my other device. Your account. Wow, you weren't kidding.
Allison.
Still team.
I have 25 subscribers.
Good job. Wow. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. No, you're not. No, you're not. Sorry. I guess I did not communicate that to you guys. He is no longer going to be able to participate in this.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of a bummer. But he had a personal issue, and he had to pull out of the reading project. We'll see if he's still going to be able to do the.
So it's about 20 seconds delay.
Oh yeah, so it's a pretty good size delay, but.
That's expected.
Okay, so we will probably have a student working on sound.
Cool.
I don't know how much we will actually be able to integrate. That is another one of my big questions of how easy that is going to be able to do. Because I saw Emily, I saw them, Lex just played it off of her computer and stuff. So I need you guys to tell me what's going to work. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. But this would be something that like I wouldn't want to have somebody just unmute their mic and play it at that moment and run it externally from you guys. Yeah, but that means that I'm thinking about okay, if a student is creating this, that student is going to have to know how to use QLab. Is what you're telling me. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right, cool. And maybe that's maybe that's fine. Like maybe we do this for Act 1 and then figure out what Act 2 looks like. I'm looking at it right now on the stream. I did a change that I don't know if you guys got, which was I was going to tell you about it if I didn't get to, but we need to edit the stage directions at the top. We need to add a box for her, so I might have to change the very beginning of the show. I think it'll be an easy add, though. Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah. Good. Yeah. So this is what I'm going to need to. This is Emily. This is where I'm really going to need you also as stage manager because I'm going to be kind of looking at the screen here, and I won't necessarily know what's going on the stream while I'm directing it. Those changes, I need them like put into the text or something. I need somehow to know when there are 2 people on screen, when there are 3 people on screen, what is happening. Does that make sense?
Okay, so you want a version of the script that has inclusions of all the transitions.
Yeah, either that or like as long as those transitions are updated in the spreadsheet. I mean, the script, it would be easier if they were in the script because I have stuff written down, but I don't know if it's correct. And so as those things change, or if I can just like say it to you so that I can go through and look at it. I don't know. You guys just help me keep track because when we're going, I don't know what is going to be the easiest process.
Yeah.
For that.
Okay, so maybe JJ and I and Kai can confirm or just like set up something tomorrow where we can look through and just go through with the spreadsheet, and I can put that into the latest version of the script, and then get that to you so that you can see, so that you can check on the format and see if that would be helpful to you.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That would be like cue numbers. Yes. And like onto the script would for you. Good. Okay, cool. Yes. Okay,
Allison, I can show you
of that now. Do we have time?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Yeah. Yeah. Well, and it's going to be, I mean, it's hard for me to tell whether it's going to be just crazy busy and not make any sense without seeing it. Yeah. So, but I think we can fake it right now. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured, right? All right. Yeah. So say that, so who's who right now?
I'm just special.
And it's important that they are on the same device when they sign on for the second rehearsal. Yes. So Emily, can you make that clear and make sure that people know if they need to change device, they need to let us know. That makes sense to you there?
Oh, I thought you were talking to Allison. Yeah, of course.
Appear when their names are. Yep. Blah, 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 blah. And then, so stage director would be. And so that she's still there. Those girls come up instead of coming up when they say water, water. They would come up when the stage direction says Song Mei Fan and Patient Chinese Girl. That's when they appear, right? And stage director goes away after she says Mei, which is Eva, an unformed European girl. Stage directions fade away, and then we're here. Water, water. Yeah, I like that. That's great. Yes. Okay, wet paint. Yes. Okay, and then this where. Okay, cool. Yeah, because we can go through these like right now. I don't see why not just start doing it, right? And if people have to go, then that's fine. But I want to feel strongly positive going. Screen right.
Was that you who just sent me the YouTube channel over text? Oh, cool. So it was more porn. Thank you.
Yeah, it's gonna be the stage directions when they say song May fan and yeah. Mm-hmm. Wait, let's go through it in the script. Yeah. Yeah. My parents named Helene and Leo Broder, right? So they come up with the names. Happens. No name, no place now. And when I was 12, there were parks and swimming pools, shops and synagogues. And my parents named Helene and Leo Broder. Yes. So it says wet paint, signs, names, voices on radio. She's reading, she's talking in China, names have meanings, blah, blah, blah. And then she says, but when I was 12, there were parks and swimming pools, shops and synagogues. And my parents named Helene and Leo Broder. Importers of four colored coats. Yeah. And Helene said, but the problem with this is there something right after this? Yeah. So that should be right here, and then the two of them should have this should kind of split the screen. So those two boxes should be a little bit bigger when Leo exits, and that exit right after his introduction, basically. Importer of fur colored coats, Leo exit. You and I do. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, how efficient is it, Allison, for you to just be making most of these changes as we go along right now? Like that. Yeah. Yeah. So we'll do as many changes as we can as we're working through right now until we all have to like disappear and leave. And I think it can be if Jan and Emily need to go, I think this is what we should do. I think this is what we should focus on right now. Do you agree?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going to remove myself from the window and see if I can't figure out how to get the damn thing on my computer.
Okay.
You guys are doing amazing. Like, I'm so impressed, and I'm feeling extremely old right now.
Thank you for everything, Jan.
All right, I'll be in touch with you guys.
I will head out to.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Also, a note for Kai and Allison, like there's going to be designers assigned, student designers as well. So we'll have somebody that's on quote unquote set. And so maybe those are changes that we can hold off on until during the process, unless you think it's going to be like way too late to do that kind of stuff. Or maybe we see act one as you have designed it, and they can help, like, have input with act two, and they can do some of that finding shit for you, you know?
Hmm.
Yeah, great. And I'm gonna give you guys full like agency to delegate, and so I am delegating that to you. Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
gonna head out too. Sarah, will you just let me know? I know some of the basic things we're gonna put in that email, but if you have that draft of the email,
I've got it. Yeah, I've got a thing drafted. The only thing that I think we don't have is kind of instructions or finding a good video or something on Skype of like, these are the things you need to make, like a checklist.
Then Allison and I can chat about that.
I can't really hear you, hun. Can you speak up?
Sorry. I think it's just my computer. I just have to talk in the bottom. Allison and I can chat then about some kind of tips and tricks and things, and Kai too. Sorry. Yeah. So we'll just chat about that either later, probably later today.
It might be worth Googling to see if there's something that's already available.
Okay. Sounds good.
And then
I will take a look.
all right, cool. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you guys. Let me know if you need anything else today.
All right, thanks.
Thank you.
All right. Allison, Kai, I'll just text you in our group chat later.
Got it.
All right. Bye.